In this video, I'm gonna tell you the top 4 exercises that I personally use to lose weight. My name is Neyfi Del Rosario and I am a holistic nutritionist and best-selling author here in New York City. And in this channel, I discuss everything about nutrition, fitness, and exercise that will help you melt the fat off. And if you're into that, please consider subscribing. My mission is to inspire you to become the healthiest version of yourself using the power of nutrition. And if you're someone who's trying to lose weight, I wrote a book, Health Freedom, Your Way to Success for You. In this book, I discuss everything that I went through to lose weight and keep it off. And if you read my book, I'll really appreciate it. Now, there's a question that I keep getting over and over because most people would like to lose weight with minimum effort. And before I tell you the exercises that you need to know, or the exercises that are the best for fat loss, you need to know that weight loss mainly comes from the diet, right? You need to be in a calorie deficit before you even think about what exercises you should do. If you want to lose weight, the best way to do it is to eat a little bit less. You can eat the same foods that you're eating now, plan your meals ahead, and eat a couple hundred calories less, right? And if you want to know how many calories you need to lose, gain, or maintain your weight, I have a calorie calculator right on my website and you can check that out. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to go to the gym and lift weights, right? I go to the gym myself and I do push myself really hard and I try to lift as much weight as possible, almost powerlifting in a sense. But the problem with that is that people think when they go to the gym to lift weights, they're burning a lot of calories, and this is not true. On average, the most you're gonna be burning is 300 or 400 calories per workout at the gym. If you stay 2 hours in the gym like I do, if you do a 45-minute workout, at most you're gonna be burning is 200 calories, right? So keep in mind that lifting heavy weights is not the best way for you to lose weight, even though you might think that's the best way for you to lose weight because it's heavy, but it's really not. So the first exercise that I'm gonna talk to you about is the exercise that anybody could do right now is walking, right? The majority of people can walk, right? You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to start walking tomorrow 2-3 hours, right? You can start simply with 10 minutes every week. You can add 1 minute, you can add 5 minutes, right? When I started losing weight, 260 pounds, it's really hard for you to run at that weight. You can mess up your knees, you can mess up your hips, right? So what I started doing was I started walking 2 hours every single day. I kept eating a little bit better. I had no knowledge about tracking foods or where calories or anything. I just started walking because it is good for my health, and I started losing weight little by little, right? An average, a 1 or 2 hour walk, you're gonna be burning 300 to 400 calories with minimum effort, and you're not gonna be thinking about it, right? So you can still eat the foods that you're eating, and if you don't change anything else, you're gonna be walking for an hour, 2 hours, and you're gonna still lose weight because you're gonna be in a calorie deficit, because you're gonna be burning calories that you were not burning before. The second exercise that I like the most, and is the one that I'm doing the most right now, that is cycling. For the people who follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I ride my bike a lot lately, or you might have seen where I built my bike right on this channel. I think cycling is the best between walking and running because walking is very low impact and it's very easy on your joints and on your body, but you don't burn a lot of calories. And then running is really high impact. You burn a lot of calories, but you cannot do it for a very, very long time unless you're really good at it or you train a lot for it. Because you can get hurt and you can get injured if you, let's say, out of nowhere you start running 3 hours a day and you've never done that before. You need to work up your weight to it, right? So cycling would be, if you go pretty easy, an hour and a half ride, you're gonna be burning 600 calories, right? A person who's fit like me, I can probably run my bike 160 beats per minute outside on perfect conditions, perfect weather, and I can burn 1,000 calories per hour or 1,000 calories every 15 miles that I ride my bike, right? If I go pretty hard, if I start sprinting, if I start, trying to race people that are not even racing me. But see, this is the thing, cycling is a very low impact exercise. So if you have problems with your joints, your knees, and you cannot walk for too long, or you cannot stand, or you cannot run, cycling is one of the best options that you can pick because you're not smashing your feet on the ground, you're doing a circular motion. It's very comfortable, and you get to meet other people, you get to ride with other people, and you go see places, and you feel proud about it because you because you did it yourself with your own legs without fuel and just a mechanical machine. The third exercise, and I would do this exercise if I lived somewhere close to the beach. Swimming is one of the best exercises that you could do for weight loss. Again, it's very low impact. It's very good for your joints. It's not hard on your body. Basically, if you own a pool or you're close to water and you can stay there for your whole day, just swimming, just practicing, just enjoying the water. Swimming is a very good exercise that you can do to lose weight. If you're someone who's very overweight, someone who cannot walk for an hour or two, or someone who just cannot run, swimming is another great option. If you are very close to water, I wish I was, it's a very good option for you because you're gonna be burning a similar amount of calories as cycling, because again, you're gonna be doing this circular motion with your arms. You're not gonna be doing any type of smashing into the ground. Number 4 is gonna be running. Even though running is the best sport that I am good at, I'm better at running than anything else, than weightlifting, than cycling, because I've done it for so long. But running is a very high impact exercise. If you do it a lot, you're gonna find that you're gonna get chain splints, you're gonna get running stitches, you're gonna get a lot of stuff running. And I experienced most of it. I experienced that food wall after 8 miles of running. I'm just so tired and I run out of fuel that it hurts. But that's me personally. If you're gonna run, you gotta make sure you build up to it. You cannot go from not doing any activity at all to running, because it can be very impactful for your health. Like I said before, you want to start out walking, and this is something that I explained in my book, how I started running. I started out walking, and every single time that I went out walking, once I said I'm far enough, I am gonna start running. So I went to my local racetrack, because I have a couple racetracks, or even on the street, and I'll run for 5 minutes, then walk. I'll run for 15 minutes, then walk. And then over time, over a year, I was running, 5 miles. And then another year, I put on another 5 miles. I was running half marathons. I was very thin, 120 pounds, 119 pounds. At my lightest, I looked like a twig. That's one of the reasons I started lifting weights. But if you don't care about building muscle and you just care about your health, the best thing that you can do is cardio. And all of the exercises that I talk about in this video, you want to keep doing them all year round, right? Right now I'm cycling a lot. I'm on my bike. Even though it's very cold outside, it is not the best weather to take a bike with very thin tires in the winter with the wind and it's very cold. I myself made the investment of buying a trainer. I can put my bike inside of my house. I can still ride my bike in the winter, right? If you cannot swim, you might just want to walk, or you can do 2 types of cardio like I do. I'm a duathlon, so when I actually train, I'll be running 3 times per week, cycling 3 times per week, and then the same days that I run, I put full body workouts in the gym with actual weights, which is a very hard thing to do, especially when you work and when you go to school. So sticking to one thing that you can do all year round is the best thing. So try out other types of cardio. These are not the only type of workouts that you can do, but pick the one that you like the most, stick to it, and do it for the rest of your life. And I promise you, you're gonna be healthier. Alright? If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, because I'll be posting videos like this every single week to inspire you to become the healthiest version of yourself using the power of nutrition. And if you have any more questions like this, you can reach out to me in any social media link I have down below, and I'll be able to work with you and help you achieve your goals and dreams. And if you want to learn something new, here are 2 videos in the screen right now that you can learn something new. I love every single one of you.